I'm super late. We have quite the challenge ahead of us today. I want to try and get this done in about an hour or two. It's quite the feat that we have before us. Had something a little unexpected come up, so was dealing with that. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna start with. Actually, you're gonna get the visor down first, so we gotta get that. We gotta knock that out. So, what brush to use? What brush to use? I am extremely unorganized right now, so this is going to be rather interesting. I wasn't planning on any comedy today, but you guys are probably going to laugh at me for not being prepared. That's what I get for being lazy the whole day. um, so I'm usually much more prepared for my gaming and stuff than I am this. That's just because there's well, maybe not that. Probably don't want to use that. Let's see. Are there any other? Well, actually, that might work. I want to see if I can find a smaller brush here because that is quite a bit to brush on. So I don't want. You know what? That's fine. What we'll do is we'll probably use this brush the whole time. Everyone usually. Oh, the chat. There we go. Live chat. Okay, so that's everyone usually, especially when it comes to diorama. Oh, really? All right, guys. If you don't use Tommy Gold, why? Tommy Gold is a super good gold to use. Super good paint. I've never once had too much of actually any problems with it at all. So spray paint. Why is the chat going away? I don't know why it's hiding the chat. It's weird. Oh really? That's dope. All right, so we're gonna come in here, brush that on. Gotta be really careful with the Tamiya stuff because you can absolutely screw up the paint. So you gotta be pretty careful. I try to be quick. For stop motion, huh? That's dope. I don't watch too many stop motion stuff anymore. Is there a way that this? Because I don't want this. No. Okay. All right. Stop bullying me, Dan. You little shit. Here I am. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best that I can. No, hey, you listen here. You listen here. Okay. All right. Oh, there we go. Much, much better. That's what we're looking. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. We want to be careful, but we don't really care so much about getting it all over everywhere else. We just don't want streaks. So, and I'm on a time constraint too, so I think. 'Cause 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 think that'll work. I think that'll work, guys. So we are going to run with that. Get my paper towels ready. You guys having a good night? Statler and Waldron. I don't know what those guys are, bro. That's probably before my time. You know, little baby me. Little baby me back in the late 90s. So I had a little baby. Little baby, I cry like a little baby too. All right. So kind of want to get it all on there. I want to do one color at a time. I don't want to do too much. And so after I get the green on, I'm going to get the black on. So it's going to be a little tricky. Oh, no. Oh, dude, that's sad. Oh, that's sad. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. Kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. All right. So the front sight post just broke off. That's awesome because that's exactly what I was looking for. And we're getting that paint on just fine. Oh, from the Muppets, dude, that was you said my girlfriend, you little shit. The Muppet Show, that was well before my time. Tried painting models, but my dumbass can't keep my hands straight. It's definitely a learned trait. You know, it takes a lot of practice to have your hands steady. Trust me, I know. I've been working at this for a while now. You know, I'm not anything super good, you know. But I've been doing this for a little bit now, so I know at least a little bit. And the good thing is that if you kind of mess up a little bit, you know, you can fix that. You know, you can fix your mess ups and by just overlaying other paints, and that's fine. You know, that's absolutely fine. So don't beat yourself up. See, you made a good model. Oh, sorry for the camera shake, guys. I'm doing this off of my phone. I can see that you make a good model. You are just compared. You are a man, at least compared to people. I'm confused. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by man? Let's see. I'm still heartbroken that that front sight post broke off, man. So when I was printing this out, that was super flimsy just because of the size. It still printed out, but it was super flimsy, and I was trying to be careful with it. Oh, I might have to come back and retouch that. But it broke off, and I had to super glue it back on. Oh boy, was that a headache? Was that a headache to deal with? So, oh, this is going to be a little bit of a task to get in here too. We're racing against the clock here. Hey, thanks, Dan. I appreciate that, bud. I try to do the best that I can. Um, that was one of my favorite pieces I did for you. Um, because it was the first attempt that I did at kind of like a I don't know if you guys follow Plasmo Models, but he's a pretty good YouTuber and he does a lot of plastic model stuff. I like to stick around resin because I don't really see a whole lot of people doing resin stuff. So, sorry, trying to focus there. Yeah, I don't see a lot of other YouTubers doing some resin stuff, and the reason I go with resin is because I have a good friend of mine, Xander's, who models or that I've used quite a bit of his models, and he's got some pretty good stuff. So I go and I use his stuff. Actually, this body here, um, a for as much as I bust your chops, I gotta give you. Well, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate all the love and support you guys give me. Let's see. Let's get in here. All right. That's going to be so tricky to kind of get back in there. You know, the angle is just weird. Um, but everything else is fine. Anyways, this body here, this body type here is made by Xander's. So are the legs. The head, I got to give credit to um, VD3 Art. So if you guys are in the the resin printing world, be sure to visit both Xander's and VD3 Art because um, Xander's is actually re-releasing his Halo models, and his stuff is so cool, guys. They're so dope. So go check him out. Spend some time with him. Show him some love, some support, because he'll take care of you guys. He's taking care of me. So highly recommended. All right. Let's try and get that without screwing this up. These things take a lot. I mean, a lot of focus to do. And you got to be very careful because it's super easy to mess that stuff up, which I think we kind of got it. I think we got that. All right. So now what we want to do is we kind of want to get in there and get the rest of the armor there. And we are already off to a bad start. I want to try and get this done in an hour or two, which is a massive challenge because this usually takes about a day or so. So if not, we can definitely do a two-parter, which I'm fine with. I think you guys be fine with too. But I want to challenge myself here. And so we're going to try and do that. We're going to try and challenge ourselves. It's all about progress. Speaking of progress, the reason why I was late is because I had a burger. I know I told Dan, I told my buddy Dan earlier that I was gonna stick to my meal prep, and well, actually, I ran out of that. I was hungry. My fat ass was hungry, so I goofed up. I goofed up, and I was lazy, and I didn't go and make more. So that one is definitely on me for sure, for sure, for sure. Don't be a fatty, guys. Don't be a fatty and get lazy and just order takeout. Go and cook your meal prep. Go and cook your meal prep. I don't let that happen often. The only reason I did is because I knew I had a live. Don't don't play. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm saying I ate. Hey man, my meal prep is only takes me about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes at most to make. And it's not really too time consuming. It's actually kind of dope. And so all you do is steam some rice. I've got a Tupperware for rice that I use, and I'll just throw on some mixed vegetables. I'll fry those up, and um, whenever that the that if I can get the words out here, whenever the mixed vegetables, or I should say the steamed rice is done, I'll throw on some eggs. Let me see here. Live chat. Okay. Nuke rice froze. Yep. Um, I'll throw on some eggs. I'll cook up the eggs and then bust the yolks. Mix everything together. Put some yum yum sauce on there, and then I was introduced to crispy chili in oil. And man, is that stuff good, guys. I'm telling you, if you haven't tried that recipe, I would give it a shot because it's a good way to lower your calorie intake. And now exercise is good. It is really good. I used to exercise quite a bit, but um, well, I got to pay the cheese tax. Oh, dude, you're not lying, bro. You're not lying. I'm always held for ransom for not paying the cheese tax, and I always it's dude. The IRS isn't as bad as Sky is when it comes to cheese tax. um, but um, exercise is super important, like I was saying, and I used to be pretty heavily in the gym, and but since I've became as disabled as I am, um, being throws into yeah. Um, but since I became as disabled as I am, I don't really do a whole lot more exercise anymore. I try to. It's just it's pretty hard for me to get up and going. Not making excuses. Not making excuses. I try to get up and go, but it's just hard for me to do that. So, product of military service wearing you down, and then immediately jumping into, pretty physically demanding jobs after that. Like construction, because I work construction um, for a time after, and then stopped doing that because it was just too much for my body to handle. So, all right, we are getting there, guys. I think we're cooking a little faster now. The head is always the hardest thing to do. What you could always do is you could just um, when it comes to the body stuff, you can just lay it all on there. But when it comes to the helmet and face and stuff, you gotta be pretty particular, especially um, when things are so detailed oriented, or when you have to be detail oriented. So let's see here. We have almost gotten the torso done. Almost. Almost. Be honest, guys, I don't think we're going to be getting this whole thing done in the time that I would like to. We're already at 20 minutes here. So I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, I'm worse off than he is, especially right now. And yeah, you can. I would love to see that. I would. I would love to see that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be quite a bit of a challenge here to get this stuff done, but I want to try and get it done. We'll see. I'll be feeling pretty confident if I can get this done in the next 5 minutes. So maybe I should switch to a different brush. Maybe. Try and get this down. But I don't really see that happening. You know, one thing that that kind of really gets to me is that I see diorama YouTubers all the time, but the one thing that I don't see, right, are diorama YouTubers that do a bunch of Halo stuff, and that's actually, you know, kind of what led me to do this stuff on YouTube. Um, I've always been a pretty big Halo fan, and I know how big the franchise is, or at least was before, you know, 343 took a hold of it. It's pretty good for 20 minutes. Appreciate that, man. Well, I mean, when you get used to doing this for a while, because I've already done quite a few. Here, Butterfingers, yo. Um, I've done other pieces, different sizes. I don't think I've showed this to you guys yet too much on the channel, but I did this. I did this a while back. I started off with something like this. I started off with something like that, and then I eventually got to smaller. Oh, smaller. Oh yeah, dude, I love red versus blue. But I got to smaller pieces. And it used to take me around 3 or 4 hours to do something like this. But I think with a larger piece such as this guy, it's probably going to be a little bit easier because the margin for error is not so fine. And so it gives me a little width, you know, get a little messy because I'm a messy boy. I'm a messy boy. And so you can get in there. And then, you know, just coming back through with a black is no trouble at all. Tell you what's really difficult because eventually, I don't know if I'm going to do this for a live, but I put out a video yesterday doing a marine, and so I actually might do a live just painting the marine, you know, and showing you guys how I do that, and probably doing like a tutorial for that. But that's kind of the idea. So I kind of wanted to be that that YouTuber that's doing all kinds of other stuff instead of a bunch of Star Wars dioramas or a bunch of you know, maybe, I don't know, Lord of the Rings dioramas or something like that. Now that is coming in the future. I do plan on doing some Lord of the Rings stuff. I'm not a super big fan of Lord of the Rings, but I do know that there are a lot of people out there, and you know, the lore is actually kind of cool, and I do think that's actually pretty interesting. Dude, I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate all of you guys getting my back, especially with my political stuff. I try not to get too much into politics whenever I'm doing my other content like this. But I really appreciate you guys. It really means a lot to know that you guys are super cool, and that you guys are receiving and getting something from the content that I do. And so I appreciate that. I really do. But back to um, the YouTube stuff. Um, I've seen a couple of other YouTubers do Halo stuff, like Galactic Armory. He did a recreation of a scene from Halo Reach, which I thought was super dope. And Galactic Armory usually does a bit of Star Wars stuff, and I myself did a Star Wars diorama quite some time ago. Um, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys saw that video that I did a while ago with C3PO, but I can show you guys that real quick. Um, this one I thought was pretty cool. I wanted to recreate the scene from episode 2, and I thought that one turned out super, super cool. Super cool. So I'm going to do some more Star Wars stuff in the future. But I wanted to start out with Halo because there aren't many other diorama YouTubers out there that do, Halo stuff. Growing up in 2010, seeing how everything is up to date, just crazy. Like Halo going free to play. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, I, I just really hated how Halo turned out. I always say that Halo died. Halo died with Bungie, and it was really a massive betrayal. And I can understand um, how Bungie wanted to get away from Halo being, you know, that being the flagship for them for what, over 10 years. So I can definitely understand that. You have to take a break every once in a while. Um, but at the end of the day, you know, uh, being a massive fan of Halo myself, um, seeing how it turned out. Oh, really? Really? You have to pay $20 for the color blue in Infinite or the next Halo game or something like that. That's crazy, dude. That doesn't make any sense. How is that a thing? I thought, oh, probably because of the is it because of the presets for the color schemes that they have? Because that's one thing that I really hated about Infinite, on top of the mountains of things already to hate about them, or the games that they make too. Do a scene with Jabba the Hutt and Leia where he runs. Oh, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that scene. I don't want to get. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. That would be pretty funny though. Oh, I think I missed a comment. Hang on just a second. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, hey, buddy, you start your you start YouTube and see how quickly you get censored. I'm pretty sure the channel is already in the shadow realm, to be honest with you. Be quite honest with you. Just that all the things that we do. Um, no glory. Well, um, yeah. I've no filter while I'm off camera. Pretty much no filter. But you gotta have a filter when you're on camera. Fast. Oh, dude, I know exactly how quickly you can get blocked because I know you. you know. Oh man, guys, you have no idea. This man, he's a hoot to be around though. It is. All right, so guys, we're doing super good. Super good. Where are we at? 30 minutes? We are just about at the torso here. So, um if we can get the entire torso done, right? If we can get the entire torso done at 30 minutes, um I think that would put us at a good time. What do you guys think? And I'm also going to be periodically checking my phone's battery too, because I am doing this off my phone, like I said earlier. So I don't want the phone to die on you guys, and you guys thinking I got shadow banned. And Dan, who you slapping, bro? Who you slapping? I ain't slapping anybody. So I don't play MCC much anymore. I used to play it whenever 343 had first released it, but not so much anymore. You guys are something. Um, honestly, guys, I really haven't played a Halo game in quite some time. Um, I've wanted to do content from MCC. I think I was actually a while ago. I was recording a video for the this is more fun than why I hope it's at least some fun, kind of just hanging out and talking a little bit while we're creating something. Seems like a good time to me. Hopefully you guys are having fun too. Um, but I was recording a while ago for because I wanted to go through the entire Bungie series. Um, Hang on. Yes, it is Shockwave. Let's double. You guys need to stop bullying me, man. I want to cry. Um, but I mean, if you guys would like to see me go through the original, or I should say the Bungie Halo series, I'll be more than happy to do that. I'll just have to re-download the games because I do have MCC still on my Steam. But I was wanting to go through Combat Evolved, and I was just disappointed with it. I really was. Just at how they did the remake, and then um, wait, well, I mean the oh yeah, yeah, just at how the remake was and not the original. Um, Boy, wouldn't that's true. That's very true. I can't argue with that logic, and it's gonna make me cry even harder. Um, but I was planning on doing the whole campaign, but as I was playing through Halo CE, dude, look, guys, as I was recording, I was literally watching characters pop in and out of frame. Um, Hang on just a second. You should play some of the mods. Yeah, they removed the rock. That is kind of bad because now you just. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about campaign evolved? Is that what you're talking about? Because I heard some news about that too. I definitely have some mixed reviews about campaign evolved. Um, I really don't have any faith in uh 343 to do a good job with the Halo games anymore. I don't care. I don't care how many times they rebrand themselves. They are still 343 and they're still garbage. Okay, and that's going to be my very honest takes on that. I was actually kicked out of a Facebook group because they didn't like my takes on Halo. Because I called I thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying here. And I'm also trying to have, I'm trying to focus on, the conversations I'm having with you guys, so it's not just me being quiet and stuff. Because I really hate silence. Especially watching something. So I like to fill the void because it to me it's super awkward. You know, it's super awkward to just watch people do something and they're just quiet. You know, so I always try to fill that with jokes or just talking, asking questions. Just something to fill the space. You know. I mean, Halo Wars 2 is pretty good. Halo 3, but I grew up on Halo 4. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So Halo 4, huh? You grew up on Halo 4? Oof. Um, uh, didn't know how to spell era. Oh, well, I don't know how to two syllables is. Um, but I was lucky enough to start on Halo 3. I'm so glad that I caught on with Halo 3. Ever since I played Halo 3, dude, I was hooked. And then it was Halo Reach, and then from Halo Reach it was Halo Wars. And guys, look, I'm a really big fan of real-time strategy. And so when Halo Wars came out, I was all over Halo Wars. I can guarantee you I've got several hundred hours in Halo Wars. Um, but probably most of those hours are in deathmatch because I did not like to play the regular stuff. It was just too much of a hassle to play it, and for some reason, it doesn't matter how advanced you get or how quickly you advance when you're playing matches. You still get steamrolled by the AI for whatever reason. And so, I'm just really careful about playing anything else but deathmatch. Um, dude, oh yeah, bro, hours upon hours, man. You should you should see how many hours I have in Arc. Okay. Um, I would be embarrassed to show you guys what I have, how many hours I have in Arc. Um, oh man, y'all need to chill out. Oh, oh yeah, dude. I have that effect. I have that effect on people. Um, let me date myself, guys. I just download the rules. Oh, okay, for chainmail. Okay. Um, oh, dude, the AIs are sweaty, dog. You really gotta be careful with the AIs, man. They don't hold anything back, especially if you're playing as the Covenant. If you're playing as the Covenant, they will absolutely snipe you for sure. Um, so, but I always had the AI on more easy mode. So, and I always played as the UNSC, so I never really had too much to worry about that. Bro, they're hacking all day long. You can't get away from them, dude. But hey, at least it's better, and at least it's better than playing matches against other people online. Dude, I've seen so many people, they would be in for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes they would be in the game. Next thing they know, they're just getting steamrolled by a bunch of scorpions, or for somehow, some way, some sweats had got themselves some grizzlies, and they would just steamroll the entire match, and it gets frustrating. So I always played the campaign though, and the diorama that I made for Halo Wars. Funny enough, we're talking about Halo Wars. Um, I my favorite mission to play on Halo Wars was always Shield World, because I always really liked this idea of being inside of an elephant, and just fighting off just uh, overwhelming odds of flood. I always thought that was the coolest thing. I always thought that was the coolest thing. So I always really enjoyed playing that map. Good thing I got 3 Spartans for 2 seconds. um, yeah, dude, I mean, you really have to get those units, those units up pretty quick. Um, so because if you don't, and you really have to be careful where you place them too. If you're not very careful at all, then they will get taken out super quickly and easily. Um, bro, you're crazy. You're crazy. Um, so, but yeah, I started playing Halo 4 when that came out, and I was expecting. Well, I mean, I didn't really know what I was expecting. What to expect. This was a different company, right? And you know, I was pretty disappointed at how Halo 4 turned out. The Trojan elephant. um, what's the level you gain control of a scarab on the UNSC side? Hang on. What's the level you gain control of? I think I'm pretty sure that's later on in. I didn't buy Halo 5, but right. I did, unfortunately. I can't remember exactly um when the Scarab mission was, but I do know it's later on in the game. Um, I think that's when you first fight the uh or is that when you start battling inside of the planet? I can't remember exactly, but I do know that it is later on in the game. But I did enjoy that one too. That one was pretty good. The worst mission though, since we already talked about what I thought was the best mission, the worst mission was when you are fighting the Scarab, and your base is taking cover behind, some walls, and the Scarab is shooting at the walls. That one always frustrated me the most because there was a time it was a timed mission, and if you took too long, the Scarab would destroy your base, and obviously that would mean that you failed the mission. Oh, okay, okay. Um, yeah, I mean that one was pretty fun. That one was pretty fun. I'm more of a carefully calculated strategist, so that's why I really love Total War. If you guys haven't seen Total War, I would check that stuff out because I think at some point whenever I get a better computer, um, I'm gonna start doing some Total War stuff too because I absolutely love Total War. I love Total War. I just have a toaster for a PC, so it's not really the best to be running stuff on, especially Total War Pharaoh. The newest game from the Total War series. So, but told you today who talked to you about. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not about it's it. Well, it's not exactly about um repairs or stuff like that we were talking about. It's more of like um, just better performance computers. I'm talking like PCs with towers. I'm just doing everything off of my laptop. Now, I'm actually pretty surprised at what the laptop is capable of doing. I'm actually really blown away by it. But you know, it's not gonna be like an Alienware or something like that. Uh, Pushing the elephant up will flip this space drive to destroy. Sorry for the camera, guys. Um, for some reason, the chat keeps disappearing. Destroy the planet. Worst mission I got stuck on. Oh, dude, yeah, bro. That mission was absolutely infuriating too, and that was actually the second to last mission, right? I think I think that was the. Well, let me fix you guys real quick. I think that was the second to last mission. Um, are you good, man? We all make mistakes when we're spelling stuff. I make that mistake all the time, bro. All the time. All the time I do. So you're fine, bro. Um, oh man, we kind of missed some spots here. That's fine. We'll go back over it. Um, Playing Warframe one, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Um, just sit back and enjoy the show, guys. You know, because this is just us hanging out. You know, while I am painting this, I am trying to get as many dioramas as I can done. You know, because I don't like sitting around not doing stuff. You know, and I want to provide some good content for you guys too. So we're all just hanging out, and it really gives me a chance to work on some stuff too. Um, oh yeah. Okay, all right. I will definitely give Warframe another shot. Perhaps the first time that I tried to get into it wasn't the best way to go about it. So, what I'll do is I will re-download the game. And yeah, you're in the Discord, so I'll get with you in the Discord, and we will talk about the game. So we'll do that there. You guys are conspiring against me, and that's not fair. That's not fair. I'm gonna stick the Girl Scouts on you guys, and you guys don't want that. The best way is to really have someone teach you. Okay. Teach you at this point. There's no. Okay. Hey, the simpler the better. Okay. The simpler the better. I'm talking like 1, 2 syllables. Simple. Okay. Anything past that, and I just start zoning out. Appreciate that, Dan. Thanks, buddy. I try to do the best that I can for people, especially when they need help. Um, Everyone needs help these days, unfortunately. Everybody does, you know, and it really does mean so much, especially, you know, to people, you know, to be there for them. Well, what kind of hang on, buddy. What kind of behavior are you talking about? And Dan, don't you be making fun of my speak because I know you're going to. I'm getting ahead of the curve, all right? The curve. Let's see. We got a little bit of oopsie doopsie that we got to fill in here. What are your guys' favorite games? I don't think I have to ask one of you because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be Warframe. Well, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who said I was your girlfriend? That's not happening. I don't think so. I never consented to that. Oh wait, you are living. Okay, okay. I was catching that as it was disappearing. Um, Well, that's right. That's right. That's right. I should probably do a live stream with the puppers at some point. I should absolutely do that. I think you guys would really enjoy that. Um, let's see. I got to say you sound like Bugs Bunny. Oh, wait. Do I sound like Bugs Bunny? Eh. What's up, Doc? Um, I actually do some pretty good impressions. I actually do some pretty good impressions. Yeah, Warframe, the Dark Souls series was awesome. You're a masochist, bro. That sounds like a personal problem. But I played modern. The okay. So which Modern Warfare though? Are we talking Modern Warfare 2, the original, like the OG Modern Warfare 2? Is that what we're talking about? More like Elmer Fudd. Well, hang on a second. Now that was hurtful. My ML Mickey Mouse. um, I'm gonna have to practice my Mickey Mouse voice, but I do a pretty good Mickey Mouse voice too. Tell you what, voice I really do. Yeah, the OG people sent messages. Oh, dude, bro. Oh, yeah, those lobbies were crazy, bro. Those lobbies were crazy. I never really, I never really stuck around in those lobbies too much because I knew what was going to happen. Yeah, you had to be careful in those lobbies, man. They were no joke. They were no joke. Oh, we missed a message there. I still have some messages. This. Oh no. Wait, what? They save across. Wait, so from 360 to Xbox One? I didn't know they saved like that. Um, simpler times, man. Simpler times. You know. Hopefully we can get back to that. It's exactly why I started the channel. To kind of bring the simple times back. You know, because for some they may just be childhood memories, but I think for most people it's sanity. You know, things have gotten way too insane today. They would get so mad, dude. They would. Um, oh, dude, yeah, yeah. It was super bad. I always enjoyed playing Battlefield though. Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was pretty dope. I always really enjoyed Battlefield. The Battlefield series was pretty dope. Um, I actually recorded. I can't remember how I should probably drop some of my kills in Battlefield and in uh Call of Duty, because I honestly, guys, I used to be kind of cracked in Call of Duty. I wasn't super good by any means. Dude, Battlefield was so fun. You know what what would be really dope is, and I know this would sell so quickly, but I don't think they're ever going to do this. If Dice made a Halo game, dude, that would fly off the shelf. Let's see what get you. Okay, that's where I get called. Oh, bro, they're still doing that? Are you serious? Um, SP that sucks. I thought it's getting called. Military training, dude. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Um, dude, there's all kinds of crazy stuff going on these days, man. All kinds of crazy stuff. So you guys gotta really, really be careful. Really be careful. It's just not as fun as it used to be, because there's a lot of sweats out there now, and then you also have people getting mad and shit. It's ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous. But the OG Modern Warfare 2 was super dope. I really enjoyed it. So snappy and fast too. Forefront just released on VR. Oh, really? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Were they making a Halo game at one point? It was part of. I don't know. I never heard anything about it. If they were, I never heard anything about it. But I don't think they are. Um, I think that's a wet dream that us Halo fans will probably never see. Unfortunately, I mean, it took them what 2 years to put the Falcon back into the game. So, you know, the actual fans, I think, get put on the back burner, and politics first, as they say. Pay your microtransactions, plebeian. We get spoon fed, spoon fed content. Well, I mean, spoon starved content. Yeah, when I was pro in 60, dang, 63 KD, dog. That's crazy, bro. Um, Used a simple trick, honestly. Didn't sprint. Okay, that's dope. Always pull faster with hands. Okay, dope. Not mention that fuel rod with it, dude. Yeah, it was always the fuel rod. People were running the RPGs too, and then they would also camp with the sniper rifles, bro. That was unnerving. Let's get three new, bro. Really? That's crazy, dude. Uh, I remember when Warzone came out. I was on that game almost religiously. I would pray to the game and then jump into the game. But I had a buddy of mine that I was stationed with in North Dakota that we would hop on, and we did a duo. We liked running duos, and I dropped 10 kills that game. Just me by myself. I dropped 10 kills. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's the best that I've ever done, ever. Got like 6 kills camping. Oh, bro, come on, man. Come on, man. You're better than that. You're better than that. Used to offline figure out spawns and oh, dude, that's crazy. Hey, dude, you can't be doing that. That is cheating. That you can't be pre-gaming like that. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'll give you a little bit more. I'll give you a little bit more leeway since you were a kid for that. You get a little bit more leeway, a little bit more forgiveness. Okay. Just don't take it for granted. All right. This isn't all state. But yeah, I honestly, guys, I think this Halo CE remake is going to be, and they're remaking the other games. Um, for sure, Dan. You gotta stop smoking, dude. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. But you're always welcome back. Um, 15, okay. When they told my mom I could win 15K per tournament, she took me right out of school. um, I already hate the color they did to it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. You're talking about the title screen? If you're talking about the title screen, I know exactly what you're talking about. because I was a little disappointed. Well, I mean, not a little. I was pretty disappointed with that. Uh, yay. To be fair though, okay, having difficulties reading apparently. If I played COD again, I probably could get more kills with honor. Yeah, Call of Duty is has really turned into more of a because in its early days, when it was doing War II stuff, it was actually super dope, right? When games playing, that's when okay, what just happened? Well, that was weird. Um, to look more alien, Black Ops 2, the last good. Well, I never really liked Black Ops. I like the zombies. The zombies was pretty dope. Black Ops 2 zombies. That one was pretty dope. After that, it kind of got old, because they played it out super super hard. But I did like that. But when gaming companies started focusing more on cash grabbing, right, through multiplayer, that's when it just died. Um, you know what? I like the community is growing, my guys. The community is growing. See, we're all getting along. We're all doing just fine. Oh, we're all doing just fine. That's exactly what I want to see. That's what I want to see. All of us coming together, showing love for one another. Apparently, apparently Dan wants me to show a little bit more love to him than you guys. All right. Um, they're banning most in-game purchases they use, forcing laws, saying, I mean, it is, dude. It is. Why would you why would you uh paywall people who already bought the game, which is more than likely going to be $60? I mean, and I think that's on the low end. I think they're up 70 something dollars now, aren't they? But I mean, we could say, 59.99, for the game. You know, we could we could say that for sure. We can say that. I might have to come back. Yeah. Tell you what, before I move over to a different color, I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. Um, like I understand cosmetics or whatever, but anything else? Oh, dude, absolutely. Yeah, bro. It's so fucked up. It really is. It's beyond messed up, dude. I really hate when gaming companies do that, and they do it way more than what they should or ever do. That's what I meant to say. I think cosmetics would be nice. Um, would be a nice way to show devs some love, keep them uh, kicking. Yeah, but for free, for free. Or I think this is the better option. Have them work for it. A progression system. I don't give a crap, my dude. Uh, shit on me all you want. I'll be a monkey and throw back. Yeah, I know you will. That's why we always shit on each other. Um, I'm jealous though. Got you tactical nukes. Always want tactical nukes. Okay, I can't play Modern Warfare because the cheat. Yeah, the cheaters are on, dude. It's crazy now, bro. Um, and we can get you everything in Warframe, like completely free. Oh, really? See, that's what I love about that. Completely free. You have to put the work in. You know, that's what I care about, and that's what a game is supposed to be. You know, that's exactly what a game is supposed to be. Let's see here. See, this is the tricky part. Let's see if I can try and get a bit closer for you guys. I'm gonna whisper in your guys' ear here. Tell you something you want to hear. Trying to focus there. I don't know how I'm gonna. Oh, well, look at that. Wow, look at that. Let's see. We'll get in there real quick. Oh, I think we kind of messed up there. Let's see. Oh man. Wow, you guys are. I'm getting behind. I am getting behind on the chat. You guys are chatting up a storm. I think I'm good there. Let me go back over the green here. Yeah, this might be a several or a multi-part. I wouldn't say several, but a multi-part series here. Is it good? I'm gonna try. Okay. You guys are talking about Fallout, right? I do hear good things about Fallout. I hear a lot of good things about Fallout 7 or Fallout 76. Try and pull up the chat again. Yeah, mine are disappearing too. I don't know why that's the case. You know, whenever the chat comes up, I have to read it super quick or the chat will disappear. I don't know why it does that. Had to retype it. It might be because of censorship, to be honest with you, Dan. That might be why. You know, YouTube loves its censorship. Okay. Be very, very careful. All right. I think that's about as good as we're going to get that. Now we just got to fill the rest of that in. So, more Ark Survival Evolved content coming. Tomorrow we'll be going live again, round 1. So make sure you guys jump onto that. Last time was super rough. We lost. Oh man. Oh wow. I think it's not censorship now. Oh, I leave my. Okay. I'm glad you guys were able to figure that out. All right, I think we are just about there. Okay, so for whatever reason, Yeah, man, get that PC fixed, bro. I need some help in Arc. I absolutely need some help in Arc. Last last episode, we lost our PT. We lost well, not the only flyer, but the only flyer with a saddle. So so yeah, that was super fun. Play on Steam Deck, so I'm not tempted to. Oh, so I'm tempted to get Arc. Same time, my father tells me it's too intensive. Uh, Arc can be very frustrating at times. So the thing is, um, if if you get frustrated, oh, does it? Does it? Because when I played on Xbox One, no, PS5, because I did play on PS5. I was ha or are you talking about ASE or ASA? Because I played ASE and ASA on both PC. Well, actually, I haven't played um ASA on on PC, but I have for uh console, and it actually did uh pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, dude, ASE was actually pretty solid on console. Um Once they fixed the crashing thing on console, it got so much better. So much better. Definitely got less frustrating, that's for sure. Um Not sure about the other one. Yeah, yeah, I got there was a lot of meshing issues. So I went to a cave to get some cave artifacts. I was playing on the island, and I and someone I was playing with had died like at the same time. Well, when we came back into the cave, we saw that the tames, both of the tames that we went into the cave with, I can't remember if it was what artifact, what artifact cave is the one that is right across from the redwoods. I forget which one that is. Um, well, so it's not that there are two different games with Ark. It's just that there is Ark Survival Evolved and Ark Survival Ascended. Ascended being the remake in Unreal Engine 5. That's the difference between the two. Still the same game. It's just Ascended is a facelift. Okay. Yeah, yeah, just different engines. That's it. But if you want a better experience, go with Ark Survival Evolved. That's exactly why I started playing um, ASE for the streams and everything. Because guess what? Yeah, yeah. Am I playing on an older engine? Yeah, of course I am. But are we really gonna have mesh issues? That not really, because there hasn't really been a single time I've had mesh issues with ASE. So don't really have to worry too much about that. Here, let me. Let's live chat. Oh, okay. That would be in theory run great on Xbox, but I don't know about Steam Deck. Can look. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'll look that stuff up for sure. Any information would be great. The more the better, you know. So. All right. We are getting there. We're getting there. But we are behind schedule, guys. We're behind schedule. Get up to 50 frames on Evolved, but no, yeah, that's what I figured. Destroy everything I see. um, yo, that's a bad day. That's a bad day. Getting lint where you shouldn't get lint. You know, yeah, that's bad. Hey, it makes for good content. I'm retired. It's funny. That's funny. I get distracted too much. That's exactly why I got jumped by a Sarco. Oh. That's exactly why I have butterfingers too. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Battery for the phone, we're at 50%, just about 50%. Do a bit consulting, but got injured, so very little now. Oh man, really? Um, oh dude, yeah. Apparently, I myself have um, degenerative arthritis. Um, that's the results that came back from my last, or at the very least, arthritis buildup. That's what I was told from my last X-rays that I had done with the VA. So um, 30 frames a second. Yeah, that's not good numbers, bro. I mean, I guess it is for ASA, but it's not for games, anyways. Okay. All right. I want to try and at least finish our Spartan here, and then we can worry about the concrete piece. I said I make enough for max benefits. But didn't say what that meant. Oh, of course, they never really do. They never really do. They like to keep you in the dark, you know. I'm a little scared to join the military now. I grew up. You're not missing much, man. Honestly, you're not missing much. It's it's better to not join these days. Dan will tell you too. It's better to just um, start a business if you can. I know that's a lot easier said than done, but um, there are better things to do. Well, I mean, not better things to do, but there are other things that you can do. I wouldn't say better. Um, because it's super. It is very honorable to join. The military. Um, SP military max or social security max, right? Well, you can actually have disability benefits and social security benefits. I see a lot of veterans do that. I'm gonna try and catch that comment when it comes back up. What was I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, but 19. I don't know. Most people just tell me I'm good for nothing beyond following. Bro, what? Nah, man. Don't let that shit slide. Man, fuck them people, bro. Don't ever let someone tell you that you're good for nothing. All right. You tell them to shut the fuck up. We had 4 dependents too. So, oh really? Isn't that interesting? I find that incredibly interesting. There are veterans out there that really, really need help, and they don't get the help they need. Oh, dude, we're all here for each other. You know what I'm saying? We're all here for each other. And hey, look, if you haven't joined the um the Discord, join the Discord, okay? Because there's a community over there, and we're there for you anytime. So, anytime you need to talk to someone, all you gotta do is just reach out, my guy. Just reach out. They gave him the money, but his mental was broken. That was, yeah. Yeah, they think that they can just throw money, at the problem, and perhaps it fixes things temporarily, and I guess for most people it does, but the scars are still there, and you got to deal with that day in and day out. So, and there are veterans all the time that don't quite make it, waiting for treatment, unfortunately. So, but I don't want to get too political again here. But for my veterans out there, I hope you guys had a good Veterans Day. I know I did. I was feasting over at Golden Corral. And I'm sure you guys saw my shorts. I don't care how old you are awesome. Exactly. That's right. Shock. We're gonna call you Shock Man. Shock Man. Though a lot of people, I mean, besides you guys right now, father, mother, literally everyone I know. Long story, but thank you all for, dude. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here for, and men especially. Yeah, I'm assuming you're a dude. Men especially need, tough love too, but men especially need love, for sure. And that's what we're here for. Emmanuel, God with us. I'm not Christian, but I know what it means. I'm not religious at all, but I know what it means. It's a Jewish name. I know that. And it's a cool name, though. It's a strong name. It's a very strong name. Just morality, change your life. Exactly. Focus on you. I tell every single man, or you know, uh, person, but especially men, focus on yourself. You know, focus on what you love to do, right? And see if you can try and find a future on that. You know, um, what's important is how you treat yourself, right? Um, hey, also, guys, look, Dan shares AI music with me, and I know I haven't put uh, a song out, but he writes lyrics, and he has AI write the music, and so um, uh, he shares it with me, and there's a playlist on the channel. It's called PTSD awareness, and it's also for depression too. But mainly started that playlist to help those who are struggling with mental health, specifically PTSD. And so I highly advise you guys check that out, um, because some of that stuff, it really helps. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the reason Dan started doing AI music, or starting having AI writing music and stuff like that, is because it helps him too, and so he loves sharing that stuff. So I would just check that out, guys. Some good stuff there. Some good stuff there. But back to what I was saying a couple of seconds ago. PTSD is hard, man, and you don't have to be a veteran to live and cope with PTSD. That's very true. Um, but I don't believe that one can ever really truly heal from PTSD. But um, what I do think is that you can change how you react. You can change how you respond to triggers. Um, you can change your behaviors. Uh, that you can change. You can change how you do things, and that's one thing that I've learned, is that when you do change your behaviors and you change those outcomes of something that you know earlier in life that you would have made, the wrong decision, or a decision that would have, had a not so good outcome, then there's peace that comes with that. Found a good way to get shot at. I used to work in private security myself, so I know all about that, bud. I know all about that. My transition was rough. My transition was pretty rough. Um, if you want to hear more, then it's on. Um, yeah, every single video in the description, there is Dan's email. And so, Dan, I'm gonna invite you to the Discord so you can join the Discord too. Um, actually, uh, Dan, if you want, you can look into with my posts. Um, if you go a little bit of ways back, um, or actually, what? There was a video I think I did pretty. Oh, it was my how I make my diorama bases video is pretty recent. So you can actually check that out in the description there. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Go to Dan, go to my page, go to my main page. And in my main page, I have the link to the Discord. Um, but what I will say, guys, for those of you who want to join the Discord, it's 18 plus because we do talk about politics and there are some things that, children really shouldn't see. You guys gotta be kids and not be brought up earlier than what you should. I'll probably zone out to while killing things. Really helps me sleep. Oh, really? I have no idea what you guys are talking about at this point. There are some things Trump was doing with. Oh, yeah, yeah. I talked about that in my video just today, or no, sorry, yesterday. I'm trying to stay focused at the same time I'm talking with you guys. Trying to keep up with all the chats. Mercenary. How does a mercenary work? Thought it was. Oh, you mean like an actual mercenary, or are you talking about the game Mercenary? Because there's a game called Mercenary, and that game was actually pretty dope. It was an open world game. I know more about this tech stuff. Just give him my. Okay. All right. I can't exactly pull that stuff up right now, but tell you what, I will make a post. I'll make a post, and then you guys will have the link. Yeah, you can go work with groups like Blackwater, but you need a lot of skills. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Blackwater though, so I don't know how they are. There's other groups, but I'm familiar with Blackwater. Okay. All right. Guys, we are slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. Was that the last thing you said? LOL, my bad. Was about, bro, I got no idea. I feel like a boost right. I always feel like a caboose, guys. You're fun. No, I saw something about Blackwater, and that's what I was asking. I've never heard about Blackwater. I don't know what those guys are. So maybe you guys can fill the deets. Fill me in with the deets. Red versus blue. I remember when those guys first came out. Dude, that stuff was so funny. Oh, Caboose. Caboose from, bro. Wow. Bro, Caboose, my favorite character, bro. 100%. 100%. Either that or Church. I love Church just because he was an asshole. Blackwater's a creek and yeah, you're right. You're right. You are right. It's been a hot minute since I've been to Lynchburg. It's been a hot minute. I never really cared too much for Lynchburg though. What was your favorite character? Who was your favorite character? Of course, Sarge. Sarge was pretty funny too. I always liked Sarge too. Very typical of army sergeants, military sergeants. I wouldn't know about that life because I never made E5. They done kicked me out before then. They said goodbye, Airman Burns. Goodbye. Spent 13 years growing up before going to New Hampshire. Um, Love him. Yeah, Church is cool, bro. But I understand how Church feels with Texas. Yeah, mainly because I have a couple exes that acted like Tex. I like Caboose because I know how he feels. Confused. Yeah. Um, dude, you had a couple of exes like Tex, bro. That's rough, dude. That is rough. That's rough, bro. Not not Texas, dog. But my favorite time from those guys were the earlier series. I'm talking like Halo CE, you know. Let's register as a private security military contractor under U.S. law. Really? Because I went through um DJS. That's the only thing I did was go through them. Now I had a pretty cool buddy of mine that taught me the taught me got me certified and stuff. Oh, DCJS, I'm sorry. DCJS, not DJS. I was wondering why that didn't sound right. Um oh, okay, yeah. Like my social worker as a kid would talk about things that I did not understand. I remember one time I made fun of my ex because she was wearing a wig. Ooh, bro. She looked like George Washington. Yo, what a troll, bro. That's hilarious. That's hilarious, bro. That's funny. I had a chick punch me in the stomach um one time, and it was for the dumbest reason too. It was for the dumbest reason. Someone had lied, and this is when I was a kid. But someone had lied and said that I had said something about her, and she she caught wind of it, and she didn't listen to anything that I had to say. I guess because she had about enough of my stuff, and so she punched me right in the gut, right in the gut, dude. I was winded. I was winded. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if she had wooden teeth, bro. I would not be surprised, like making out with a 2x4. Okay, get it in there. Oh, think we got that. Gotta fix that. These spots are really tricky to get into. But we're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Gotta fix some of this stuff here. I think this is how it looks, right? Yeah, like that. I think that's how it looks. I swear I'm a Halo fan. Perhaps not now for obvious reasons. Yeah, how dare you, Dan? It was pretty uncalled for. Tell him, Shock. Tell him. You tell him. Tell him, say, Dan. She was taller. She was taller than you. You can't really just like hold her. But when I did another girl that was smaller than me, I just kind of did what those old cartoons do. Just kind of like what? And toss her off to the side. Good riddance. You Amazonian woman, you. Too tall. Too tall for my liking. I don't like you anymore. We're breaking up. Damn. Don't you just hate when she's too tall? She ate raw bacon? Bro, you can't be doing that, dude. You can get super sick off of that. Hey, look, dude. Any woman that's eating raw bacon, you gotta cut them loose, bro. That's disgusting. That's disgusting, bro. Oh, dude, that's disgusting, dude. You dodged a bullet. I don't know. She's eating raw bacon. It looks like you dodged sharp teeth. Dodged a banshee. A literal banshee. You know, every time I think about a banshee, I always think about um, Christopher Walken when he did the Headless Horseman for Sleepy Hollow. That's what I always think about banshees. Super funny. And super funny joke, bro. Congratulations. We all live and learn, bro. Comes with life, you know. Just next chick you get involved with, be very careful how you proceed. Be very, very careful. Eating raw bacon causes eating a lot of things raw can lead to risk of worms and infection. And infection. Um, I think there was this guy that I saw a while back who did a challenge. He ate, I think it was raw meat, actually, right next to where worms were. Wouldn't you know it? He got tapeworms. Idiot. Straight idiot. It's been years since I've heard Sleeping Hollow, but yeah, cookie dough. Bro, dude, I love cookie dough. I love cookie dough. You really shouldn't be eating cookie dough, but I love cookie dough, bro. I'm such a fat bitch for for cookie dough. But it's always kind of been one of my favorite ice creams, or my favorite, I guess you could say, um, snacks. Because there are a lot of, or there are a lot of people who put cookie dough on ice cream and stuff. Not as fat, not as fat as much as you. I have quite a bit of weight to lose, and I'm trying to lose that weight. I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good about losing weight. I'm doing pretty good about that. I'm super proud of myself for the amount of weight that I've lost. But there's still quite a ways to go. Still quite a ways to go. So I want to lose at least 30 or 40 more pounds, and then I think we'll be doing all right at that point. I think we'll be doing dandy, dunder, Bambi. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. It took me a while. Oh, I gotta fill that in. It took me a while to get there. A lot of dieting, definitely a lot of exercise, a lot of discipline. A lot of discipline to get there. So, um, you can absolutely do it, man. Dieting is where it's at, dude. You have to really be careful with your macros. Calculate, first of all, how tall you are, okay? And um, I think just based off of that, you can calculate how many calories you need to maintain weight. And if you want to lose weight, go about 500 to 1,000 calories below, and you can lose weight pretty quick after that. Trust me, guys. When I was in Korea, um, I was doing that very thing. Oh, this is what I was doing. That very thing, and I lost 30 pounds in 4 months. So it is completely doable. You just got to work at it. And we dropped some water, I think, on our piece here. All right, which is fine. That's not anything too bad. So need well, that's why I was bringing up my meal prep earlier. The rice, vegetables, and eggs, fried eggs, busted yolk with the steamed rice, and then fried vegetables, and then some yum yum sauce, and fried chili and oil. Super. Oh, it's super good. Super good. Um, what I used to do back in the day is I would use jasmine rice. Jasmine rice super good for meal preps. But what I would do is I would often um, jasmine rice, just steam it after I had cooked some shredded chicken in a crock pot for a few hours, and then I would mix everything together and cook it with frozen vegetables, uh, and that would be super good. I remember in group homes, they only hot dog. Bro, really? Ew, dude. Ew. Hot dogs, that's it? Perpetual camping much? Damn, bro, you can't survive, bro, off of and dude, hot dogs is just fake meat, bro. That's just fake meat. It's disgusting. But I have seen the kind of crap that they do feed people in nursing homes. I have seen that. Really? Oh, oh, that's disgusting, bro. Yeah, you can't be eating hot dogs like that every day. You know, dude. It's crazy to know how much diet is a part of everyday life. Dieting can affect your mood, your body. I mean, obviously, because your intake, but um, there's so much stuff with dieting. Oh man, I was not expecting this to take so long. I think next Friday we will try and finish this up. Uh-oh. Um, fed us. What'd she feed you? Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. I love some Hot Pockets, bro. I used to eat hot. Well, that's probably why I was a fat ass as a kid. I always ate Hot Pockets. Always ate Hot Pockets, man. But I really like the pizza Hot Pockets, bro. The things were good. What wasn't there like a ham and cheese Hot Pocket too? I remember there was a ham and cheese Hot Pocket, and dude, that stuff was good. That stuff was good. I try to stay away from pizza rolls. Pizza rolls, because pizza rolls hated me, man. They always burnt my tongue. And but then again, I was a fat little shit as a kid, so I was impatient. You know, and when you get impatient, you gotta get burned. So can't be impatient. Gotta let the hot pockets cool off. Gotta let the pizza rolls cool off. You can't be sticking stuff in your mouth so readily. Uh, yeah, I don't know why that sounds good. Maybe a couple months. No, I'm good, bro. You can have that. You can have that. Well, I see what you did there, bro. That's a good one. Um, Impatience, not impatience. But that's a super solid one. That's a super solid one. What's going on, guys? For those of you who are just joining, how's it going? Tell me, for those of you guys who are just joining, what's your favorite what's your spirit animal? We'll start there. Mine is uh the griffin. Mine's the griffin because it's dope. It's dope. That's all. That's it. That's the only reason. Because there's only one reason. Because it's dope. Anyone that disagrees, I'm getting in a fight with. Rabid honey badger. Dude, you don't mess with the honey badgers, okay? We learned this. We learned this very same thing. We learned this very same thing from uh uh what game am I thinking about? I don't know why it's I don't know why it left me. What game am I thinking about, guys? About the honey badger. I'm sure you guys can help me remember here. Oh, dude, it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember the name of the game, bro. I'm gonna lose my mind. NTG? No, it's not NTG. It's kind of like no, it's kind of like Oh, I said I was gonna fix this. It was kind of like um uh kind of like GTA, but why am I forgetting the name of that game series, dude? I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of that game series. But you would fight the honey badger all the time, and you get and you would lose. And I just can't remember. No, it's not Red Dead. It's oh guys, I'm losing my mind here. No, it's oh dude, this is going to destroy me. Oh, this is going to frustrate me trying to remember the name of this game. There's a total of 6, I think, so far. But in the fifth one, you were fighting in the mountains and stuff. And I forget the name of the game, bro. Probably because it's been so long since I've seen it or since I've played it. But it didn't have a griffin in it, and so that's why that's why I didn't play it so much. Ark Survival Evolved did, and that's why I was playing Ark. Look, you dangle a carrot in front of a rabbit, it's gonna chase the carrot, okay? So 100 badger attacks, defending player dies. That's pretty yep, that's exactly what happens. That's what happens. You're always on defense anyways when you're playing that game. So always gotta keep them reflexes up, bro. Alright. Had I decided to do an ODST instead, this would not be taking this long. Would not be taking this long at all. But hey, look, we're having fun here, you know? We're having fun here. I don't think you guys are bored, are you? That's fine. You can tell me if you are. All right. So we got. Here. Gotta fix that. He looks gold, kind of. Oh yeah. I mean, it does look kind of gold, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's just because of the lighting. Let me see if we can change the lighting here. Hang on. Boom. Look at that. Probably is that better? Hang on a second. Maybe I have the light on here. Well, that's fine. I think you can tell a little bit easier, right? With this one. Trying to do different lighting so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh, there we go. That's what we need to fix. Yeah, good deal. Space Crayon Eater. Crayon Eater. Oh, okay. I am trying to watch my mouth here, Dan, trying to make me say some bad things. Okay, can't be doing that, bro. Can't be doing that, bro. You'll get me in trouble. Like I need anyone to get me in trouble. I do it myself. I got kicked off of Reddit long time ago. Pretty sure it was before you guys had joined the channel. I got kicked off a long time ago. You know, people just can't agree with you. You're always going to find people who just can't agree with you no matter what. And well, you know, Reddit is famous for that. Super famous for that. Okay, we gotta fill that in. That's gotta be filled in there. Oh, I did say why. I did say why I got kicked out of the Facebook group, right? For Halo. It's weird though. I told my teacher, you think of the advent of technology, especially on the internet, things like flat Earth is wrong. But oh, dude, bro, look, you can never convince a flat earther that Earth is not flat. You just you can't do it, bro. It's a losing battle. Okay, so you got to pull out. All right, it's not worth your time. Okay. Because they eat off of a sphere anyways. So, yeah. It's funny how they think the Earth is flat, but they're eating on a ball. Interesting. Love blue. What's blue? Blue who? Blue's Clues? Did you guys grow up with Blue's Clues? You know, I didn't know Blue's Clues was female. I didn't know that. Well, hey, Sky. Hey, Sky. What you doing, baby? What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Huh? What you doing? You guys want to see Sky? Huh? You guys want to see Sky? Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Hey, girl. Sky had to come and say hi. She likes to check on me, make sure I'm doing okay, make sure I'm doing good. All right. I think. Oops! I keep hitting the damn camera. She does, bro. She does. She bosses me around all the time. I mean all the time, bro. You should see the look of pure judgment she gives me every single time I walk into the same room she's in. It's unreal, bro. It's like, why are you walking in the same room I am, you fucking plebeian? So I cry and then I just walk back out. And then she hunts me down in whatever room I'm in. And she gives me the same look and I cry a little. It's just an inevitable cycle, bro. It's just my life. I have a dog that bullies me all the time. She's relentless. Absolutely relentless. I can't get away from it. I try. See, look, I try for peace, and war just finds me wherever I go. That's just called bad luck. Dan, I will not have you say anything about this. If I had my friend with me, she'd be. Oh yeah. I'm sure Sky charms so many people. She's an amazing dog. She's an amazing dog. One thing that scares me to death about Sky, Stormy is always set. Dude, the best ones always are. Um, I don't know if you guys saw the Daily Dose of Dog video that I put out. I think it was a few days ago, either that or a couple of days ago. I I had I was annoying Sky, and she just could not bear it, dude. She was getting so angry with me. It was funny. It was funny. 'Cause it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare for her to get aggravated. But when she does, it's absolutely adorable. It's so adorable. But Sky is such a character. She really is. She is such a character. Dan will tell you. Um, she loves everyone, and that's what scares me the most about her is that she's so trusting with people and really anything. She's just way too friendly of a dog. Um, well, that's because dogs are awesome and dogs are easy to get along with. Well, most, maybe a lot of dogs, I'll say that. A lot of dogs are easier to get along with, definitely, than humans are. And that is big facts. That is big facts. No. Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. I saved it. I saved it, guys. I saved it. I saved it. We almost had a big oopsie. A big oopsie whoopsie. Foxy wuxy. Where's that meme from? I know I remember seeing that meme somewhere. Over the rainbow. I'm not keeping up with these chats. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. But you know, multitasking here. I kind of put that off whenever I got out of the Air Force. So, trying my best. Trying my best here. We'll be going live after Saturday. Be going live again Sunday. Some of you guys really liked the Rust content, the Rust game stuff. So we will be doing quite a bit more of that. And I want to learn the game. Hopefully Corey can join us this time. I'm hoping he can, because it's always a blast when Corey joins. It's always a blast when Corey joins. Let's see. We'll ignore you. Let's kind of standoffish with Jonas. I brought him to the house. The dogs attacked him. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's got some adorable dogs. You guys think dogs remember where they were born? That's a really interesting question. I don't think I've ever really thought about that. I do know that dogs actually have pretty good memory. I don't know if you guys have seen, there are a lot of clips that have been circulating around online where owners will reunite with their dogs, and their dogs will sometimes they'll take a little bit of time, but they actually do remember their owners, and it's a pretty touching reunion. When the dogs are crying and out of sheer, I don't really need to paint that. So they're crying out of you know, excitement and just gladness that they have their human back. It's such an awesome videos to see. I used to watch a lot of those videos growing up. I used to watch a lot of those videos, and then a lot of uh, military personnel surprising their families. Um, I would always watch that stuff too. Oh yeah, yeah. Dogs. We don't give dogs enough credit. We really don't. Dogs are a lot smarter than what we believe they are. Um, uh, what's interesting is that when I was teaching Sky to speak, I only really taught her, a couple of times. You know, I mean, she learned it pretty much right off the bat. I was super surprised, but she's a very smart dog. Oh, she is a very smart dog. You guys are distracting me and messing up. Okay. All right. Guys, look at that. We are getting there. We're getting there. I think. Tell them about how I taught you how to teach her to center. What do you mean center? Yeah, I'm confused. Like to sit center, or I'm confused about what you mean. You're gonna have to remind me. I say they have better intelligence than a cat because cats do anything don't do anything half the time. Like, uh, well, they judge you. That's one thing that they do. That's one thing that they do. Got between. Oh. Well, Sky does that pretty much by default. She just likes to get into your face. Well, there are some cats that are narcissists. Some cats absolutely are narcissists. Um, I used to have a cat back in high school that was absolutely awesome. All right, we are at 30% battery. Let's see if we can oh, plug her on up here. So don't mind the camera shake, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try to boom. Try to fix the camera here. All lopsided. Okay. Kind of have to rig it in a way so that it doesn't fall over here. I'm still heartbroken about that front sight post that broke off. Sad day. Sad day. Well, most cats then, I'm just really biased when it comes to, yeah. The cats more than dogs. Um, I just love animals. I love pets. I've always loved pets, and it doesn't really matter what animal it was because I've had ferrets, I've had snakes, I've had um, fish, um, dogs, cats, the entire nine yards. The only thing I've never really had are birds. And be honest for you, and be honest with you, I really don't really care to have birds anyways. Um, So, but I do love pets. Um, Dude, bro, for real, man. If you've never had a ferret, those things are little assholes, dude. Those things are little assholes. Um, when I was growing up, we had a ferret named Bandit, and like you would imagine, Bandit liked to take things. Well, he liked to climb in the drawers, and he would take socks, he would take underwear, especially underwear, and he would go and hide it in different places. And so we always got mad at Bandit, but Bandit thought it was hilarious. See, he was a character because as you were looking for it, right, and you were getting mad at Bandit, he would sit there and laugh at you. He would sit there and laugh at you. It was the funniest thing looking back on it now. It was the most hilarious thing that an animal would play jokes like that, and really mess with you. Um, I've seen foxes do that. Uh, those videos like then, yeah, bro. Oh, for sure, bro. Big lies, man. Big lies. Big John. You guys ever listen to the old music? I'm talking like old music, like old country music. I'm talking like uh Jimmy Dean, all those guys. Oh, really? I um I would always listen to I like Jimmy Dean. Jimmy Dean's kind of dope. I've always been more passionate towards the older country music. Really, Merle Haggard, bro. Really? That's so interesting. That is so interesting. Hang on, let me try and fix this camera here. This camera situation is little. I'm gonna have to do something about this in the future. Hey, Hugo, what's going on, man? How's your night going, brother? I appreciate that, man. Take a closer look. This is kind of turning out to be pretty sweet, dude. This is turning out pretty cool. I want to try and get this done tonight. We're already at going on 2.5 hours here, so I don't want to go past three. Um, so I want to get this done. We're kind of getting close to getting this done. Um, but Haggard, Nelson, all those guys, dude. Right on, bro. It's always the best feeling when you get off work, and you're coming home and you just crack open a cold one, bro. It's nothing quite like it. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're going to can't drink. It sucks. I hate the state. What do you mean? Let's see. Really nice. Like, you can't. You can't drink a beer. Okay, can you not drink a beer? You have to be 21 here to. Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's just the federal age to drink. Um, Grandmother's younger than you, bro. That's a problem, Dan. You have to de-age, bro. De-age, man. De-age yourself. De-age yourselves. Let's see. Gotta recolor those. I can drink beer, but not more than that. Really, they got me on some wild pink. Oh, really? Yeah, you don't want to mess with alcohol at all, at all while on painkillers or any kind of medication. It's not a good way to deal with that stuff, bro. You're just giving yourself more of a headache by dealing with that. See, really, there's no way you're really old, Dan. Okay. You guys are just gassing each other up. Dan is old. He's ancient. Bro's got Moses' autograph, bro. Yeah, but I got really screwed over as a kid, so I don't. You'll do. Um, yeah, man. What's interesting is, in other countries, the United States goes off of host nations rules, and often uh, we would base laws off of them. Dan, let us know, man. We're talking shit on you, bro. Um, and saw kids all the time go out to Kaiserslautern and just be drinking up a storm, bro. Those were good times. Those were good times. Shockwave, I quit smoking. If I quit smoking, I'll start drinking again, and then all my demons will escape. Never tuned for a star. Yeah. I was had to grow up here, like, yeah. Yeah. I used to drink a lot when I was younger myself, because I turned 21 in Korea. You guys believe that? I turned 21 in a different nation, a different country, and I had absolutely no idea what to do with myself. So I did what, any young service member does, and uh, drank myself to forget the entire day. So that was super fun. Um, and well, I ended up throwing up on my sergeant. That was super funny. Looking back at it now, I turned 21, and they were giving me shot after shot after shot after shot. And hey, look, Germany was where it's at, bro. That's where it's at. Um, but they were giving me shot after shot after shot, and the rule is, beer before liquor, never sicker, right? And well, that's not what happened, because they were giving me just all kinds of different stuff, and it was. Oh, dude, really? I didn't know you turned 21 in Germany, bro. That's dope. Um, uh, that's crazy, dude. It's always cool when you see other people who turn 21 outside of the states. When they're serving. I don't know who else I knew that also turned 21 outside of the states, but I did, and it was a super interesting time. I'll say that. Um, I don't drink much anymore. I'll have a beer here and there, which I would really like a beer right now. Actually, I'm thinking I'll probably I'll probably end up grabbing one at some point here soon. But after I stopped drinking, um, I got into vaping. Well, I mean that's actually when I was vaping and stuff too. But my vices were always um, no, not until you're 21, because laws matter. Laws matter, and how dare you ask to break the law like that? Even though you can vote at the age of 21, you can serve in the United States military and go and kill someone overseas, but you have to wait until you're 21 until you have a drink. So no drinky for you. Okay, you can follow the rules. I always thought that was the dumbest thing, bro. You can go and serve overseas, you know, but God forbid you come back and have a beer. Um, yeah, I would smoke too. Yeah, I would go back and forth in between smoking and vaping, and oh boy, was that a bad idea? You know, it was a terrible idea. All right, well, I think it's time for the assault rifle. It's time for the assault rifle, and so gotta bust out the old basalt gray. You know what's interesting is the smokers always did better on their PT tests, their physical fitness tests, than anyone else did. I always thought that was hilarious because they would always tell the smokers, um, stop smoking. It's not good for you. And they would huff an entire cigarette right before their PT test, and then they would just blow everyone else out of the water. Dude, it was the craziest shit. I was always blown away by that. Let's see if I can center this real quick here. Give you guys a good view. Give you guys a good view here. Oh, dude. In between lessons, you were outside smoking. That's how it was. That's always how it was. Anytime there was a break, smoke break. It's time to smoke. Don't care if you didn't smoke. You better get out there and smoke. Puff one. Puff it out. You know, because if you didn't, well, you wasn't a part of the flight. And guess what? If you weren't a part of the flight, you kind of had a rough life. Rolled his own suit. Oh, really? That's kind of interesting. Um, oh, trying to get in there. Okay, I think. No, we didn't. We didn't get what we needed to at all. At all. Oh, okay. All right. Let's get in there. Oh, dope. I think we got it. Oh, I think we got it, guys. All right. Damn. Yeah, I would always make sure that my vapes were filled with juice. And dude, you would be huffing and puffing every single breath. Oh wait, hang on. I didn't need green, I need black. Every single breath, dude, you would it was just relentless on the lungs. Well, they wouldn't ask you for cigarettes because they would all be gone. Oh, that's going to be a difficult angle. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that, to be honest with you guys. I think I got most of it. It's kind of hard to tell. And that angle is super difficult to work with. Oh. 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 I think that's going to be good enough. I think that is going to be good enough. I got to fix some of this stuff. But we are getting close to where we can put the Nuln oil on. So that's good. That is good. This is... I am working super quick, though. I'm working super quick. This is probably the fastest I've worked with these paints. Working on these models here. Do you remember that scene where Griff gets hit and he's like, "Protect me, Con"? I don't think so. I don't think so. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to explain to me what exactly. You fucking shit. Dan, you're fucking distracting me, bro. I gotta watch my language, man. What was I even doing? I forgot exactly what I was doing. Okay, and we got to get in here. By Texas, in the storage room where I have to. What season was that? Was it one of their earlier seasons? Because if it wasn't, then I probably wouldn't have any idea about that scene that you're talking about. I don't think I've seen it, to be quite honest with you. Because I only saw their earlier stuff. I didn't see any of their newer stuff. Oh, I gotta get in there. Season. Oh yeah, dude, that was way down the road. That was way down the road. I think I probably got to maybe season 2 of those guys. I think, but that's about it, bro. Be honest with you. I don't think I've seen anything past that. And get in there. Get in there. And fix that. I can't remember if this was gray or not. I'm just gonna leave it black. Man, I watched the entirety of. Oh, really? The penguin is silent judging. I'm sure it is. You guys are always judging me, anyways. Okay. It's hurting my feelings. If I could cry, if I had the feelings to express to cry, I would probably be crying right now. You guys are so mean to me. Now let's see here. Yeah, that's about the best. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Oh, oh, nice, nice. Oh, I heard. Oh, I felt a crack. What was that? No idea what that was. Okay, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. We have to. Sounds like you guys. Sounds like you got to put your dog behind bars, bro. Stealing stuff from you. This guy steals stuff from me all the time, like my sanity. All right, we are almost there, guys. Just a little bit more. Gotta clean up some stuff there and just do a little bit of touch up. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, I tell you what. I think I'm gonna use the smaller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Little clumsy silly goose me. All right. Okay, so take this, and this is gonna be oh golly day. Okay. Oh wait, no, that should be. What the hell am I doing, bro? All right, you know what? I'm just gonna paint that green. I'm just gonna paint that green. Who went to poop? Who went to poop without telling me? You can't go to poop without telling me. You gotta let me know when you're going to poop, okay? Because I let you go poop. That's how this works here. Because no, whatever they told you in elementary school, not everyone poops. Okay. Oh, okay. So we went out and smoked. All right. Tell you what. Okay, I'm just gonna paint this green. I don't care. I really don't care. That needs to be black. Put this. Oh, it just doesn't look right if I do paint it black. Or if I do paint it green, so all right, whatever. It's gonna be black. I don't care. I don't care. You know, the Halo fan. My fellow Halo fans can crucify me in the comment section. I don't care. I don't care. This is my Spartan. This is my Spartan, not yours. Get your own. So, Tucker is leery of cheese. Oh, okay. All right. All right, I think we got that. Now we gotta fix what's going on with this here. Oh, yep. See, I knew I heard a snap. So we gotta glue that back in there. Oh, that sucks. Just add a little bit of that on. Find a way to not pay the cheese tax. But you can't get away from not paying the cheese tax, bro. You're gonna be paying the cheese tax. That's just how it goes. All right, it's just how it goes. You got to pay the cheese tax. Okay. All right. So what's gonna happen now is I think it looks super solid. What do you guys think? I think it looks super solid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw some non-oil on it, and you guys are gonna watch this thing. You're gonna watch this thing transform. Life is gonna be brought into this. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you, Shock. You're gonna watch life be brought into this because this is actually the color is actually gonna darken. So yeah, all right. I might have to do this. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say he does have an SBR, doesn't he? All right. All right. This is going to breathe life into the model. And you'll tell a difference because this will look darker, obviously, than this. And there'll be clear lines, and so you know where to get that you didn't get before. So you don't really have to worry too much about wait times because it usually dries pretty quick. So I always use non-oil. And Xander's, I was telling you about earlier, he actually recommended me. He turned me on to non-oil. Super good stuff, guys. Super good stuff. I almost every single model that I use, I always put non-oil on. Halo on Lasso. I might have. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty standard for Halo players, right? Playing on Lasso. Why am I forgetting what lasso means? Here I am saying, oh yeah, I've played lasso, and I fucking forgot what it means. But I'm sure I have. Oh no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Get out of there. Get out of there. Nuln oil. N-U-L-N, you gutter-minded dude. Get your mind out of the gutter, Dan. Nuln oil. I'm sorry. I missed your comment, Shock. Hang on, let me yeah, but it's extremely hard and nigh impossible. Oh yeah, yeah. Lasso is all skulls, right? If I remember correctly. All right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Actually, you know what? I don't think I ever have. To be honest with you, I don't think I ever really have. I may have at a point in time and realized how hard it was and cried about it and turned it off. But I don't. To be honest with you, I don't think I ever really have. Now I've turned stuff on like birthday grunt birthday party and all that stuff on, but I don't think I've done all skulls. You're a big baby, Dan. You ever thought about that one? Huh? Huh? Maybe you're a big bully. Maybe you're just big mad. How about that? Maybe you're just big mad. And I'm gonna stick my big foot up your ass. JK, I'm just kidding, YouTube. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, YouTube. Don't shadow ban me. Don't delete my account. All right, let's. Okay. Uh. You have me outnumbered or Dan outnumbered? Which one? There's one that means certain death. So choose wisely. Choose very wisely. Um. All right, so we gotta get this leg in here. And then after this dries, what we can do then is get onto the barriers, the concrete barriers. But you see how you see how this darkens? Dude, that looks dope. That looks dope. All right. Oops. So we will let that dry. And then I think I'm probably, oh no. Well, we scratched the shit out of that. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna use the basalt gray for the barriers here, but We're almost done with this. We're almost done with that. We're just going to set him off to the side here so that he can dry. And while he's drying, when we get this guy done, I need you guys to come up with a name for this guy. And Dan, serious names. Serious names, Dan. Need, let's see. Oh, here we go, right here. This will work. I need my towels. Cheese, what the, I said serious names, guys. Serious names. You know, cool names. Like Jeff. Don't give him a name like fucking Jeff. That's a dumb fucking name. Maybe yeah. All right. Mr. Polumgus. I can't even say that name, bro. What the hell is that? Oh, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that, boys. And girl or girls. Theodore Edmund Bear. That's an interesting name. That's an interesting name. What name do you think a soldier would have? Jenkins. Hey, that's a good name. I like that. I like that name. Oh, you said teddy bear. Be careful. Don't mention teddy bears, bro. Big orange man's gonna find you. But Jenkins is a dope name. That's a good name, dude. Good pick. Good pick, bro. That is a pretty dope name. So, what do you guys think? Jenkins? Is that going to be the name? I think that's a dope name. For unlawful carnal knowledge. Oh, soldier, Ryan Franklin Higgins. Okay. Private Palamo. That's an interesting name. Private Palamo. Okay, so, all right, so it's either going to be Jenkins or Higgins. I like Jenkins. Jenkins sounds dope. What do you guys think? Corporal Punishment. Hey, that one's a cool one too. I don't know how to do polls. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how to do polls. So which one is it, guys? Higgins, Jenkins, or Corporal Punishment? 1, 2, or 3. So Leroy Jenkins, bro. That meme was so hilarious, dude. That's one of my favorite memes. So we got Jenkins for number 1. We got Higgins for number 2, and we have Corporal Punishment number 3. Okay, so we got one for Corporal Punishment. Named after Leroy. Just do it. Just do it. All right, so we got one for Corporal Punishment. What else is it, guys? Come on. What's the name? Now go back and kick the first lever each word for my first suggestion. Oh, just punishment. We should petition Congress about this. We should petition Congress for a lot of shit, guys, for sure, 100%. Hundo percento. Okay, so corporal punishment, I think, is going to take it. What about you guys? I think we have 2 for corporal punishment, or 3. All right. Gonna set those aside. Okay, all right, so now we're thinking Leroy. Why are we thinking Leroy? Why Leroy? Dude, that is sick, bro. That is dope. Look at that. Dude, that's just marvelous. What's up, Nate? Yeah, bro, we're doing Halo, dude. We're trying to come up with a name for this guy. And we come up with 3 so far. 3 names. Jenkins, Higgins, or Corporal Punishment. So those 3. We need to give this guy a name. Looks like a Leroy Jenkins. Okay. All right. So we got 1. We got 1. No, we got 2 Jenkins. We got 2. We got 2 Jenkins. We got 2 Jenkins. That's what we got. We got 2 Jenkins. We got any more Jenkins? We got Higgins, or we got Corporal Punishment. All right. Now I'm going to go through. It's more like... Stop bullying me, Dan. I'm going to cry for sure, bro. All right. So now what we're going to do is, and you're going to watch it all come to life. Watch it all come to life. The meme is so hard. Imagine if you did that to the flood instead of... I don't know if you guys can see that super well. But now what we're doing is we're just doing an aging, especially where the darker shades are, but kind of over the whole thing. Okay, I'm trying to get the back of dude's head here. And we got that. Dope. Okay. Now we gotta get his boots. Okay. And they either painting, working, or asleep. Oh, don't know, bud. All right. Think that is gonna just about do it. Probably get in this little crevice here. Oh, did Nate weigh in on what the name was gonna be? I completely missed it. I think. Well, we can't name it that, Dan. I told you serious names. Serious names, sir. All right, Jenkins it is. Name him Jenkins. Unless you guys want Leroy Jenkins. Which I know you guys are gonna want Leroy Jenkins. What's serious? Leroy Lincolns. You don't mess with Leroy Lincolns. That's a serious dude. That's a serious boy right there. You don't mess. You don't mess with Leroy Lincolns. You don't mess with Leroy Lincolns. Oh, dude, that looks so dope. Oh, got to trying to get in there. I think I gotta put some more. Yeah, I gotta put some more green on there. And then I'm gonna try and do a Bubba. No, we're not doing Bubba. We are not doing Bubba. We're not doing Bubba. He's a very honorable Spartan. He's not gonna be a redneck. He is not gonna be a redneck. We're not doing that to him. We're not doing that to him. All right, so Leroy. Why? What do you mean? Why no? But I just told you why. I just told you why no Bubba. I don't care if he has a gun. He has 2 guns, but I don't care. No. No. Absolutely not. We got fried shrimp, steamed shrimp, baked shrimp. All right. Dope. Look at that, guys. I think that's about all of the weathering that I'm going to do. Pretty much to him. Shrimp and grits. Oh wait, I didn't get the hand here. I don't know why I didn't get the hand. Why didn't I get the hand? Why didn't you guys tell me to get the hand, huh? You guys are letting me miss important details here. All right. Okay, now here comes the interesting part. And I would probably say the harder part is doing the Why am I... The high gloss finish. That's what we're doing now. Because I want to get that... that effect. Brushes. That brush is way too big. Way too big. Shrimp. Shrimp Po' Boy. That's an interesting name. That's an interesting name. Name will be Jenkins. Jenkins. I like the name. I like that name. That name is dope. That name is dope. You guys voted for Jenkins anyways. I knew a guy named Jenkins when I was serving with a long time ago in Galaxy. Not really so far away. Oh, dude, I'm trying to find the best brush to use for this, and I just can't find it. It might be... no. All of the brushes that I had, they're all worn out. They're all worn out. So I think we're just gonna have to stick with this, guys. So, that's matte. I want high gloss. Where's the high gloss? Okay, there it is. What did you say, Dan? You talking? Are you talking? You talking crap on me again, bro? Why you bully me? All right, let's try and not screw this up. Yeah. Ooh. Ah. Dude, that's so sick. Ooh. I think it's supposed to be a high gloss. Why is it not? Why doesn't it look like high gloss? Any UFC fighter. Name him John Wick. Dude, how can you not name him John Wick, bro? That's exactly what I would do with any character I would make in a game, bro. You gotta name him John Wick, bro. It's a must. It is a must. All right. Oh, dope. I think that looks shiny enough to look like glass. What do you guys think? Yeah? Kind of looks sick, dude. That kind of looks dope. I think it passes for I think it passes for glass. Yeah, the visor. There you go. All right. I'm feeling okay, guys, and I think we're doing okay on... Yeah, we're gonna try and finish this out, or at least get as far as we can. Oh, my hips are starting to get to me. My hips. Oh, that's what I knocked on the floor. My homes, my lovely lady homes. Something like that. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I can't remember. All right, so we want to go with a Um, I don't know. I actually might save the rest of the barriers here for next stream. I don't want to overdo it because I know I absolutely can. Boom. Look at that. That's what dry brushing does. Makes it look super dope. Super realistic. Ultra realistic. Major Pain, dude, that was a good movie. Did you guys watch? Did you guys like Major Pain? I think it's crazy how they have a major uh for boot camp, but you know, neither here nor there. I guess the army was short on staff sergeants. Been known to cut a little rug. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means, bro. I'm kind of scared to know. Okay. I've got to get those ridges. Fielding for a kill. I think a lot of people got their idea about the military from those movies. Oh, the cut little rug says before. Oh, okay. Dude, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. She tried to flirt with me, and she said something like, "Can you help me clean the carpets, my dumbass?" Oh man. So you had no idea what she was actually saying. Oh wait, hang on. Took that as a literal and yeah, you did know what she was saying. That's funny. That's hilarious. You know what's really funny? There was a chick that had, this is when I was working in private security. There was a chick who drove up to me and she wrote her number down on a piece of paper. And dude, she handed it off to me and she said, here's my number. And I said, I looked dead ass at her and I said, for what? And she said, oh well, I to talk. And I was like, oh, okay. Dude. Hey, sometimes that stuff works. That stuff works because she told me later on she really liked it because she thought it was adorable. She thought it was funny. Funny guys, man, you got look. Something about funny guys that women just can't resist, bro. Something about funny guys that women just cannot resist. There's a reason women love funny guys, bro. All right, I think what's gonna happen is we're just gonna do the Spartan and the barriers, and then next time we'll finish it off. That girl was hitting me, was hitting on me. One time I was replacing a smoke detector. She asked me what I did. My dumbass said I screwed it until it worked. She said I could use it for screws. Oh damn, bro. That's hilarious, bro. You messed up, dude. You messed up. Um, Brett, look, hey man, look, this ain't about me, Dan. This ain't about me, bro. You ain't gonna call me out like that. I know I'm not the brightest crown in the crown box. It hurt my feelings. Nah, brother, what's being professional? Yeah. Well, you gotta be. You gotta be, Bro, some of these chicks out here, man, they sharks, dude. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out, bro. Some of them will be. I'm telling you, dude. Some of them are sharks, bro. They don't care, dude. They really don't care. Gotta watch out. Oh. Ah. All right. See, I'm having trouble with getting this ridge. This ridge, great. Actually, you know what? You know what'll fix that, bro? I'm not gonna. I know what'll fix that. This one time, my brother and I went to Walmart, and these girls were about to talk. I'll walk in. I was gonna be like, "Oh, a redhead," but she went to the wrong door. Oh, dude. Oh, ooh. Oh, you said ooh, a dumb one. Oh, I can guarantee you she didn't like that, bro. I can guarantee you she didn't. Oh man. Oh, dude. Yeah, I've said some things women don't like either. You're not the only one, bro. Do I really care? Not really. I really don't care. I really don't. I'll say what I want to say. If someone has a problem with it, they can get with the program or get out. Get out the way. I don't care, bro. I don't care like that. Don't care, bro. We do what we want to do. We do what we want to do. I'm trying to think of I'm trying to think of some funny stuff like that too, but I don't think I've ever really I don't think I've had any of those other than the ones that I told you about. Aside from Korea, just a life of uneventfulness. Uneventfulness. Well, I mean, Germany was fun. In Germany, showed up to Kaiserslautern. There was a big club in Kaiserslautern called Nachtshift, and there were a couple of what would be the first tattoo someone get if you guys had to choose. Well, this here, I'm trying to see if I can. This here was my first tattoo. That was my first tat. Oh, that probably wasn't a good idea to show on the internet. I guess we'll find out. I think we're fine. We're 3.5 hours in, so yeah. So that was my first tattoo. That was my first tattoo. I still don't know exactly what the rules are for YouTube, so um, you learn as you go. But yeah, that was my first tattoo I got. I was in Texas. I was in San Antonio when I got that. Was literally running out of time to get that done. Um, Base was about to close, and you miss your curfew. You're in some deep doo doo. So um, I said, "Hey man, look, gotta hurry this stuff up. Gotta get back to base. You got 45 minutes." He said, "I get this done in 45 minutes." I said, "All right, bro, you go for it." And dude, he got that shit done in 45 minutes, bro. Took me 45 minutes to convince him. Wow, it's crazy how 45 is a pretty convenient number. Um, I did not want to do a fresh canvas or a rib piece. Um, okay, dude, rib pieces. I hear, I hear they suck. I hear rib pieces suck, dude. Like pain wise. All right, so we gotta now use a smaller brush here. I think what we're gonna go with is probably this little brush here. Yeah, get in between them crevices. Them crevices. I think that's what we're gonna do. All right. I think that's gonna kind of get what we want. Yeah, you're fine as long as it's not offensive. But there's no way in hell that is offensive. Yeah, for sure, bro. I wanted something to honor my grandfather because my grandfather is a Vietnam vet, and that's kind of an idea of what I wanted for my first tattoo. Um, but my second tattoo, I just have a shoulder tat. I got that done a while ago. I really want to get sleeves. That's what I want to get. I would love, to get some sleeves. Okay. Now I just got to get in here. I was sitting in the cafe and it'll say Amsterdam drinking. Walks up. Pretty. Mom had me pretty late. My grandpa was. Oh, dude, World War II? What? That's crazy, bro. One of my great grandfathers was World War II. Um, I miss him dearly. He was a he was a good grandfather. He really was. Taught me how to drive a tractor. Taught me a little bit about the military himself. And he was one of the reasons why I went in. He was a he told a good story too. He was a really funny dude. He was a really funny guy. All right, I think. Oh, and now what I want to do is I want to do some highlights to this. Let's see here. Um, I say what? She says, "Oh, you're American." I'm gonna go back to. Dan, crazy, bro. Crazy, dog. Crazy, bro. No, no, no. I'm not doing that at all. At all. Not well. I mean, yeah. Okay. I have done that. I can't sit here and say that I never did or that I haven't done that because I have. Great grandma was Great Depression. Oh, really? And before. Oh, really? In Ireland? Dude, that's dope. My lineage goes back to two different places. Um, my I have I'm part Crete, so I'm part Native American, and I'm also part European. So I've got a lot. I've got a lot of diversity in my veins. In my veins. All right. Oh, I want to get this done soon. Boom. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good, huh? Driving a tractor, that sounds fun. My uncle was in the military and grandma. Okay. What branch was your uncle in? My grandfather being a nom vet, he was army. He was army, and he's partially the reason that I went into. Taught me some interesting things before I went in. A little bit of martial arts. He taught me how to shoot, how to use a rifle, and so I'm very appreciative of him showing me how to do these things, so that I didn't look like a complete dumbass going in. All right. So we got one barrier done. I keep hitting the damn camera. I should say it's ironic because my father and mother alms are most are the meanest assholes you can imagine. I was talking bad about people in the military. They all why do they talk bad about people in the military? That's fucked up. You know, you could probably talk bad about the generals, right? Because the generals are pretty much complicit in what our politicians tell them to be. You know, but for the people who are just following orders, the grunts, can be mad at them. Grandpa Army, Mom Army, Dad Army. So everyone Army. That's what you're telling me. Man, I wasn't that desperate. I wasn't that desperate. I wasn't that desperate to join the military. Was bodyguard for Princess Anastasia? Really? You never told me that, dude. That's crazy, bro. Princess Anastasia. That goes way back, dude. Didn't we already get this? No, I think. Which one did we do? I'm Confucian. I think this is the one that we did, right? Yeah, yeah. I think this is one. I think this is the one that we did. Still probably touch some stuff up there. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then touch that up a little bit too. This one is the one that we didn't do. Do you guys know where this mustard flavor Ew, dude, mustard flavored ice cream? Yo, that's disgusting, dog. Yo, who's eating mustard flavor ice cream? Yo, whoever came up with that, bro, needs to be investigated. Because that sounds like a war crime. Mustard flavored ice cream, bro. The mustard man. Well, the mustard man needs to be investigated, bro. That's gross. That's absolutely gross. Okay. I think kind of went a little bit overboard there. Okay. And now, I think it's time for the. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, man. My fucking hips, bro. Oh. I'm doing the best I can to push this out for you guys. So you guys better appreciate it. I can do a little bit of stretching though. It's not like I'm confined strictly to. It ain't a war crime if it's the first time. Classic military answer. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not at all, Dan. You're just teaching people how to swim on land. That's all you're doing. That's all that you're doing. Okay. Okay. Got that. Now we gotta get this. This one's probably gonna take a little bit more. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. If I wanted to do a 4-hour stream, I could probably fit that in, but I gotta go stretch out here pretty soon. My legs. All right. So get that there. All right. Okay, so we got and I can't remember if yeah, I think it was going to be right here. And then this is what that was going to look like. So this piece is going to look like something like that at the end of the day. Almost there. We're almost there, guys. I used to play Pokemon Go when I was in Korea, but I haven't done that in God knows how long. But I think actually we could probably extend that out like that there, and then push that out. I don't know, something like that. Something like that. I kind of like the idea of it kind of extended off the side there. That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope. But that's kind of the idea there. Oh, there we go. I do see where that's fine. That's fine. I don't think people are really going to notice too much. So we got pretty far, guys. I'm actually surprised at how far we got. That's crazy. That is crazy. So next stream, because I think I'm going to come back Friday and finish this up, which is not going to take nearly as long as this. Hopefully not, because I'm hurting. So, but yeah, dudes, we're almost done. We got super far. I'm surprised we got as far as we did. So, hell yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I've only ever played Pokemon Go. So, alrighty, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut things off here. So we got these guys done. So only thing left to do is get this, and then we will be set to put everything together, and then that'll be it. That'll be it. So we are almost there, guys. Anyways, thanks guys for joining. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. And hey, Shock, be sure to join the Discord, okay? Let's see. I can't put anything in the chat, unfortunately. That sucks. But if you go onto my page on my YouTube page, you can find the Discord link. So it should be there. Just go and find it. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off here, stretch out. I'm fucking hurting. So if you need me, give me a call. I love you all, guys. You guys have a good night. Talk to you guys soon.